What's up, everyone? We are back at it again. Welcome to Let's Talk FGC. It's been a little, we're 7 minutes late, so we're actually doing pretty good today. So let's get straight into it. Welcome to our show. This is our this is our show where we chat to our influencers, our members of the community, and today's Elder God is one of Zimbabwe's uncut gems, and arguably one of the best competitors there is, with top placements in the middle state tournaments. R2G Africa, Injustice 2, South Africa Cup, and just absolutely many other tournaments that you've played in. You need no introduction. ZeeTheJanitor. How's it going, my guy?
Hey man, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. It's been a busy day, but we are here.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back talking. You know, it's been a while. It's been like a month. I've been on this side, and then I went on the playing side for a bit. You know, but I'm back.
Yeah, it's good. It's always good to be on the talking
I'm back
side.
on the mic. It's good to hear from you guys. It's good to hear from Chad, man. Chad, how's everybody doing, man?
Yeah, let's check out.
How's your day?
Yeah, we got a
Panda was good. Stacks, Slid, oh my god, what's up, bro?
Z already.
Good to see you guys, man.
Z already. Z already giving shoutouts to the chat. I see you guys there.
Yeah. It's my commentator reflex, man.
go straight to text. Let's go straight to chat. Anyways, so today's show is a first to 10 style Q&A between me and you. A somewhat deep dive into what the FGC might not know about you, your views, and maybe some other interesting topics along the way. Before we get into question one, just last week you had a fight with that had been leading up for weeks against the current Khan of Africa, Khan Killjoy.
The champ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He can go by two names, being AI Killjoy or Khan Killjoy. It's going to be up to him. But you fought multiple heavy hitters to get to the chance of the Khan title. You know, how did you feel after the 10-6 loss?
You know what? I felt pretty good. If there's anybody I'll lose, so I'm cool losing to Killjoy, because in my opinion, he's probably the cleanest player we've ever had. Like, period. He is playing the best MK Africa's ever played. So like, losing to him isn't that bad at all, because we train a bunch together. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's good vibes. And I feel like I played my game.
Good.
You know, sometimes you just come up and you play your best game and you just come up short, man. I don't mind that. It just means I go back into the lab and I come again next time, you know?
Man, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's what we're going to kind of be chatting about today. I've got a couple questions for you today. You know, we got a range of subjects that we're going to carry, but you know, we're going to try and touch on every single little thing. But before we get into the labbing and the salt and the all the other things, what I want to know is your FGC history. This is a kind of a staple in my interviews. I want to know how you got into fighting games. And competitive fighting games, man. I want the long story from when you were a kid. Let's go.
Okay, so the long story of fighting games is I've been like an MK stan since I was a kid. Since I was like 7, way before I should have been playing Mortal Kombat games. I was playing Mortal Kombat games. Yeah. In fact, my first ever fighting game actually was Street Fighter EX2 Plus on the PS1.
You played it on PS1. I actually had that.
Yeah, it was so sick. Like, it was like my first ever fighting game. Like, it was like the first fighting game I ever did special moves in.
Okay.
Because, like, you know, I had this like really janky PS1 that only spun the disc if you put it on the side. Oh, it was weird. Don't ask. And like, and one of my friends, well, actually one of my brother's friends, borrowed us, you know, Street Fighter EX2 Plus.
Yeah.
And I'm just playing, and like, dude, I just like. It was one of my favorite games growing up. I like, you know, like when your friend borrows you that one game and then they take it away, and for the rest of the year, like, you just think about that one game. Like, that was totally me, man.
That one game
that was totally
so long,
me.
Your friend forgets it's there.
Yeah, exactly. It got so bad I shit you not, I blistered all 10 of my fingers playing that game.
I love how you hold one hand.
Like that's
because you got the other one.
times two.
Times two.
Yeah. Like literally. Okay, so like the story is back then I didn't know how to do special moves.
Okay.
So like I was just playing. I don't even know how I discovered it. I was a lab monster even when I was like 5 years old. Cause like I somehow like I mashed together down and right and like X and square, and special moves came out. I was like, oh cool.
Dude,
what? That's crazy.
Dude, that reminds me of when I played Tekken 3 for the first time and I saw my brother holding up the controller and he was pressing X and circle together and like back arrow. And you know if you're using Eddie Gordo, it's like the fucking easiest combo ever.
Oh my god, that's like the biggest cheese, bro.
Me, bro. Just using 2 fucking buttons like this and I'm like, what the fuck?
Hell yeah, dude, that is so cheap. It's so cheap, dude.
Cheap special moves, yeah.
Eddie Gordo is literal cheating anyway, yeah.
So we had Street
and
Fighter.
so like, but like, yeah, it didn't click to me that you could use 2 fingers. So like, I'm sitting there, this little kid doing this, and then my thumb got blisters. And I was like, put the controller down, and I used these ones, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then yeah, I got blisters on all my fingers, and I couldn't play for a week, and then they healed, and then I went back into it.
Bam.
That was my first fighting game. Like, and I was just like, yeah, I just always loved video gaming, man. Like, literally, like, ever since I was a kid, before I could walk, I was, like, playing Super Mario Brothers. You know what I mean? And, like, my brother put me on, because my brother's, like, quite a bit older than me, and he was, like, into gaming. We always had, like, Chinese knockoff, you know, NES consoles in the house, like, all the time, you know what I mean? And we got that janky PS1 and, like, the memories from that. And I just loved gaming. I immersed myself in the culture, like, all the time. And then PS2 came out, and then I really got immersed in 3D MKs. Like, I loved 3D MKs, dude. Shaolin Monks,
okay.
You know, Deception, like Armageddon. Like, that's me, bro. Like, that's me, like, peak in my MK, you know, love.
It's a shame
you know?
we can't do, like, an online tournament with those boys, hey? Yeah, that would be so much fun.
That would be so sick, man.
Yeah.
You know? And, yeah, dude, I just loved it. I was so shook when Liu Kang died in Shaolin Monks. It was like, yeah, I was like, I literally like I was taken aback for a day when I got that game. I was like, so Liu Kang's dead, huh? Because he's my favorite character, by the way, if anybody doesn't know, like, in all the MKs.
Okay.
And yeah, like, I just played 3D games, like, till forever. I'd go to friends' houses and then, like, would finish the story together. Like, I love the idea of, like, so I played Fexel before that, and then I played you know, Tekken. I love Tekken as well growing up, just casually button mashing. And then like, but like something about MK, like the stakes, you know? Two people fight and somebody dies at the end. Like that always just appealed to me, you know? And that appealed so much to me. Exactly. It's like, whoa, like there's a weight to it. And yeah, I just loved it. And then, so some time passes, I hear about MK9, but I didn't have a PS3.
Okay.
You know, I did play it. I think a friend of mine had a PS3 and I played it at his, but I wasn't like too into it. Then I got a PC because I was mainly PC gaming at the time, you know, playing Skyrim and all the sorts, you know. And then, so my friend has a PS4 and he comes back for holiday.
Okay.
Like for a few months. And at the same time, Mortal Kombat X was coming out.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm in and out, like interested. And then like, the Fatal 8 tournament happens. If anybody knows the Fatal 8, like, most of our African scene fell in love with MK in that tournament.
100% that. The Fatal 8
I'd never seen people do that. Like, that was the first time I saw combos. I'm like, what is going on, bro? Like, you can do more than just smashing?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Dude, like, I looked at my friend, I was like, this is it, bro. Like, this is it. You know what I mean? I started learning tutorials. Like, at the time, ketchup and mustard were, like, really big. And I, like, just immersed myself in the culture. Like, I was going through a rough time, like, at the time. And, like, dude, like, fighting games were just there for me, bro. Like, and I just, like, picked it up and I just ran with it. I played MK all the time. I was, like, just a maniac at labbing that game, you know. I just played it so much. And then, luckily, I got the opportunity to come to South Africa, and I really felt like that was a big chance for me to start competing, because I really, like, after all that labbing, I really started to gain confidence and feel like I could do, like, that. What I saw Sonic and them doing, I was like, oh, wait, I want to do that, too, I
want to be the same.
And, oh, yeah. In my head, I was like, next Sonic Fox. You know? But like that's how everybody is, you know, they look up to certain people and like they idolize people, and at the time, you know, Yomi Gaming was big. If anybody remembers the MKX era, you know, Yomi Gaming crew, like that was like such an entertaining time to be an MK fan. You know, just grinding the game. It was like so much fun for me. And then I came to South Africa. Unfortunately, I couldn't compete. I tried to compete in like the last MKX Cup, but I couldn't. I didn't have a console at the time.
Okay.
And then I got a console through FIFA, ironically enough. And then Injustice 2 was coming out. Then I was like, okay, this is my time.
So this is your big burst in the scene, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Like I was like so ready. I raised money. I just like saved up for the like premium edition. I was all in there, dude. And the game came out, and like, and I just saw Darkseid, and like, I was like, this is it. Hands behind his back, dude shoots lasers, and he like chokes people out, like, bro. And he has minions, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
Dude. Darkseid was evil. So like so my timeline for Injustice 2 was I'd obviously done a couple Mortal Kombat things in SA. We had done a couple offline.
Yeah.
And then I immigrated. Literally, I think Injustice 2 came out, and like I arrived like a week or 2 weeks later. So I got my PS4 here, jumped on Injustice 2, but it wasn't really for me. Even then, I just didn't have a lot of time to play. And then by the time I was getting to play, everyone was just mopping me. So I was like, oh, I don't have time. But it's
like, oh no, man.
So I went back to MKX, and I carried on.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of people who just stayed. I know guys like Cortex stayed. Guys like you, Will was in and out. You know, just like. It depends. Like, if you're an MK fan, you're an MK fan. Fair enough. But, like, I felt like it was so close. Like, it was so close to, like, MK that I felt like I could connect with the game, and I did, you know?
I loved the game. Injustice 2 was fantastic. I wish I'd given it more time, and I've still got it. I haven't sold it. I haven't given it away. It's because I'm planning.
Yeah, it'll come back. It'll come back. With this scene, it always does, man. It always does.
So,
man.
That covers your, I guess... That's really cool to hear your history. I mean, I saw your explosion with Injustice 2. I saw you obviously in Injustice 2 Cups in SA, and I saw you compete in multiple of the online events. It's very cool to see. I would love to see how you do in Injustice 3 when it comes out, because I know that was kind of your gem. So it'll be if it even is Injustice 3, I don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do.
Dude, the future's bright, and I'm happy for it.
Yeah, 100%. Look, let's move on to the next question. I love FGC history, but this one's probably my more favorite one. So last week, I spoke with Killjoy. Oh, sorry, I've got a little bit of reverb from you. Can you turn me down a little bit?
All right, sure. Yeah.
Let's see how now. So we're talking about going from casual to competitive. Mm-hmm. And something he said last week, he said was tournament nerves and that clutch factor. And you seem to have solved this. You know, I've seen you compete in multiple settings, you know, being the Injustice 2 South Africa Cup where I think it was Smoke Vengeance couldn't come to Joburg, but you stepped up to the plate and competed just like you had before. You know, you've competed against... They go and bring out a four heavy hitter run and say, guys, we need 4 of you guys to play against each other to be the Khan for Africa. And you're like, no problem. And you've got this sense of chill. You're centered. What's the secret? And how do you tend to make people so salty because of it? and do some people just need to learn to carry the L? What's your thoughts?
Okay, so the salt thing will come second. Okay. And the tournament nerves thing, I think, is... I actually get pretty nervous. I feel like nerves will never go away. I've literally talked to like guys like Dragon and like, you know, Silverai and stuff, like in chats and stuff, and they'll always tell you it doesn't go away. You just learn to get good at it. I have been nervous. If you've seen me at the start of tournaments, like in the first game in brackets, like even on the first games on stream, like I'm shaky. I'm still trying to find my feet because the nerves all the anticipate, you crunch all the different moves you want to start the game with. Okay, if he does this, I might do this, and then I'll do that, and that, and that, and that. Oh no, like, what if I drop this? Oh, what if he picks this character and bodies me? Like, it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
You kind of, as you play more tournaments, you get better and better at just, like, chilling that out, or just managing, like, playing well in it. Okay, cool. If I'm nervous, am I the type of guy who needs to sit down and breathe, or am I the guy who needs to go outside, get some fresh air? Do I need to, like, walk around, like, burn the energy? Is what type of play style is conducive to my nerves? Like, maybe when I'm chilling at home, I'm a zoner, but, like, when I'm out there in the tournaments, I'm more of a movement character guy because I'm so jittery, things like that. And that's why it's so important. That's why, Combat Africa is so important, because you can only test these things out in tournament. There are guys like Mark who, like, they're just, like, so chill, even in tournament, like, and you don't know how you react. Everybody reacts different. I feel like even I react different, but it's like, yeah, you just, over time, it's one of those things where you just learn to operate under stress. And things happen. It's the clutch factor. Like, it's clutch, and you start to trust your abilities in the clutch. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And your abilities to deal with stress. It's just, repetition, guys. Like, if you still deal with tournament nerves, keep applying for Combat Africa, undercards, main cards, whatever. You'll get there.
I agree with you, dude.
And as for Salt, guys, I'm sorry, like, I'm a scumbag. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, that is I pride myself on stressing my opponent out, bro. Like, even when I play Starfire, even when I play Fujin now, everyone thinks, oh, he's not playing a zone, everything's easy. No, bro, I'm a scumbag. Like, when you see, like, I literally stress people out, and I'm there with the controller, like, I'm, like, cackling my ass off here, like, I have fun, like, that's me at, like, peak fun in fighting games, bro. Just, like, stressing people out and just, like, making people salty. It's so much fun, bro.
I'm telling you now, I think that's, like, half the fucking game, bro. Because it's either...
Yeah.
And you seem to be on another wavelength for that. Everyone else seems to be quite chill about it. They're like, yeah, GG's. You're like, come, let's go. Let's
go. I'm always ready, bro. And that's the thing.
I've learned to carry the L, so I know how. If I lose, I lose. I'm cool with it. I know that I need to get better. But I mean,
carrying the L. Yeah, and like you're saying, I'm always ready because I'm always ready to carry the L. I don't make excuses. Well, at least generally speaking, unless there's something like legit that happened. It's a learning experience for me. Like, I'll GG's you, shake your hand, and then I'll go watch it again, and I'll be like, damn. Even if I'm really angry with the way I played. Yeah. That's only more fuel to hit the lab and make sure that doesn't happen again,
100%.
So, yeah, that's kind of the secret, I guess, behind it all.
The secret. Cool, let's move along. On this, we on the first of three, we coming around to that the little twist. So how do you feel about the FGC in Africa in its current state? Besides COVID, look, there's nothing we can do about that. But there's awesome tournaments happening. Zambia's got a tournament organized by Art Department, Liquid Telecom, and Otaku. That's cool. You've got some money. I think it's going to be online, obviously.
Definitely.
But when this is over, what do you want to see more of in SA? And is it more offline events, or do you want to see this continue?
Yeah. I think we need to transition into an offline game, because any good player will tell you this game is very different offline to online. There's certain things, like I've literally told really good players who play offline and then come to online. Killjoy is one of them. We've all seen Killjoy's transition into online now. But there was a time when he struggled with online. He beat Justin. This isn't new. To a lot of players who follow the scene heavily, he's been beating Justin since the game came out. But he struggled with online because he tried to play online like offline. You can't react to certain things. There's certain option selects, certain combos, certain pressure, certain ways of defending you just can't do online. And unfortunately, we are now so used to being able to get away with certain things online that I think offline, going to majors, going to do certain events internationally, we'd be hurt trying to play like we play online. And I think that as a scene, we need to transition into more offline plays so we learn what happens when people can react to Sub-Zero mix-ups. what happens when people can react to teleport or people can react to your fake string that has a gap in it and flawless block, and like how do you change your game for that? So I like to see more of that for sure.
Yeah, that's dope. I would love to see more of that as well. I think if I was there, I would be organizing. Now that I'm back involved in the scene again, and
Oh, yeah.
getting a
And we
part of
need more
it.
hands on deck, man. Of course, like everybody's welcome. Come, like try, and like as long as you're receptive to like feedback, like you'll go far. You'll
Yeah.
go far. That's the thing. Like we don't expect a whole lot. I don't feel like the FGC is a very demanding scene.
Nah.
We just have fun playing our games and we form friendships and all that playing our games. So like
Yeah,
we're okay having patience with TOs,
I think a lot of people tend to misunderstand it. If you had to come into an FGC group now and say, "Hey guys, I want to host a tournament. I want to stream some content, or can I come help out commentating?" The answer is going to be yes. Like, don't be afraid. Like the FGC is very
Yeah.
friendly like that. If you want to do
Yeah.
something, just say you're going to do
Just
it,
try it.
and everyone's going to fucking be so stoked that you are. Which is kind of
Yeah.
a good segue onto the next question. You know, now I know that you're on all the socials. Now we have a lot of platforms going on. I mean, I know that I'm part of 5 WhatsApp groups just for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Discord, Instagram, the works. Now we are now into 3 months of what I'd call a serious effort from our little NRS FGC family to make African.
Yeah. Well done to us, by the way.
Yeah,
We're doing
from
well.
from Africa to make Africa's NRS FGC more exposed. Do you feel it's working, and what do you think the community can do better?
I definitely do feel it's working. Fighting games are already a niche product.
Mm.
So yeah, the growth isn't gonna be like you're not gonna have, I don't know, PUBG or Fortnite or Warzone level growth or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like straight off the bat. Just enjoy what you do. I think like the first thing is just we could put out more content, and I think that the more people that are passionate about putting out content, the better. And I think that just uplift the dudes who put out content more, share their stuff, like support your guys. They exist. You've got me, you've got Panda, you've got Andy, Make Her Smile, you've got like, Brandon was streaming for quite a while. You've got these Combat Africa streams, you've got guys like you, so many guys in the scene that just support them.
Yeah.
You like what we do. It can only like do more for us as a scene if more people see the product.
Yeah.
And more people get hype. It. More people get excited about it.
It's
More
quite
people want to play it. More players, it grows.
100%. I couldn't agree with you more. Give good criticism to your homies that are busy making content now. Share the shit out of their shit. If they ask you, hey,
Of
just
course.
mind dropping a retweet, it goes such a long way when I see a couple notifications, like the little blue notification. I never used to have anything on Twitter,
Yeah.
and I got all these little fucking 1s and 2s, and I'm like, oh, this is so rad.
That's
When
awesome,
you check the
yeah.
impressions on how many people see it, it's so cool to see that on Twitter, so that you know that your shit's
Of
actually
course.
getting out there. People are seeing
Yeah.
it. Don't be afraid to share.
And it's
content.
feedback.
Yeah.
And it's feedback. Like one thing, like you'll see as a content creator is like you're testing stuff out, especially when you're you. You try, I've done everything from videos with audio, videos without audio, videos with music, without music, whatever. And I'm just like testing the waters, trying to figure stuff out, and having more eyes on the product, and the amount of feedback that gets reflected from that is like so invaluable, man. Like, and that's the
100%,
thing is we get better for it, we level up for it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really cool.
So this is kind of I wouldn't say it's a controversial question, but it's something I spoke with the art department about, and it will always be a fucking irritation, and that is because there is a competitive platform for Mortal Kombat. There is one specific one. So what are your thoughts on the different competitive gaming platforms? Xbox versus PS4 versus PC. Now, look, I'm going to be biased because I'm going to say that I originally came from the PC community. So I'm going to say that they are humble. We are humble players because a couple people, some people will play on keyboard, some people will play on controller, some play with PS4 controller, some will play with an Xbox controller. But I won't be amiss to not say that the PS4 community is the chosen competitive platform.
Oh yeah.
So what are your thoughts
I mean-
on what people could probably do to tackle this? because
Okay.
we can't. We're trying to communicate. That's not a word. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I actually came from PC as well. I bought a PS4 because I wanted to compete. I was labbing MKX on PC, but everybody's on PS4. That's the platform. That's the preferred platform for competition. You know, you wanna run in the Olympics, you buy running shoes, bro. That's, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, like, it can't be refuted that PS4 is the competitive platform of choice. You know what I mean? I mean, PC is great and it's amazing. It's like if I try to be, you know, a tactical shooter pro or like an MMO pro with a PlayStation 4. That's just not gonna go well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you've got games like WoW and League of Legends and CS:GO and Rainbow Six. Their preferred platform is PC anyway. That's just unavoidable. What I can say is for the guys that are playing in PC and Xbox, you know, PS4, like in the other, you know, ones that aren't necessarily the designated competitive platforms, just support them. I mean, they're just trying to grow as well. They're trying to be encouraged. They're trying to increase their level of play, and then if they feel like they're ready and, you know, time and financial, you know, situation affords it, they can get a PS4 and join us on the PS4 like super competitive like
Yeah. Look, we
pro
might.
circuit almost side. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's not to say there are any bad players in the like that. You know, PC and Xbox only have
Look,
bad players. Like,
I
I've
think
seen
the
a lot of
level.
guys.
Yeah, I think the level is
Yeah,
very similar. It's just that there's a
yeah,
on PS4. It has been a competitive. You know, it's interesting to see when the PC players come to PS4 how
yeah,
they cope. Only one's really come
yeah.
across. I mean, me and Charlie play on
But I
both,
mean,
so
it's yeah.
yeah, it's hard
I
to
mean,
say. But you know, it's
Atrocity is the main guy there. I feel like he plays really well, and I want to see him more on the PS4 side. He's great. You know, we've seen guys like, you know, hashtag the Joker come call everybody out. Like, let's see. Like, put your money where your mouth
yeah,
is. Like,
yeah,
that's what we want to see. We want to see you grab a Brooks converter if you love Xbox controllers so much. Get on the PS4 and like, let's see what you're about.
yeah,
Let's see you like come up against the best. You know, it's all good and fine saying I take that. Oh my god, that guy didn't take the throw. And like, but like, dude, come and prove it. Take the throw
yeah.
yourself, dude.
It's something like a
Ain't
bit of
nobody trying to hear that. You know?
proven respect. Hey, yeah, I was thinking about that the
Yeah,
other day, and I thought, you know, that's exactly it. I played on Xbox controllers. I find them very hard to play with, and I know some people prefer
yeah,
them. So it's one of those things. And then on PC community, when we hosted offlines, we had obviously the PCs, and everyone could bring whatever controller they wanted to use. And it was so surprising how many dudes actually play with keyboard. Fucking hell, it's insane. Um,
it's it's crazy. But I mean, there's keyboard like adapters for PS4 as well. Like,
yeah,
come how you need to do
that's what
come
Kevin.
at your best
Yeah, that's what
to
Kevin
the
did.
platform.
He got
Yeah,
a keyboard for his PS4 when we used to play there.
exactly.
Um, well, we might all have to go to fucking Xbox, dude, because what I heard on the rumor mill is that Microsoft is looking to buy Warner Brothers games now.
I'm not a fanboy, bro. Like,
And
I
then
know everybody goes
all
PS4,
the
Xbox
promo tournaments are gonna be all on Xbox, bro.
on
And
Xbox. Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
And then we all
Like
have
I
to
said,
switch
dude,
over.
I'm not a fanboy. I own PS4 because it's the competitive platform of choice. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
Xbox has other value propositions. I'm not like a one side or the other kind of guy. I view like things. I try to view things pretty objectively. And right now, if Xbox is the way to go, dude, I'm getting an Xbox. I'm competing. If the Xbox controller is trash, I think it looks hideous. Like the PS4 pad is like, I mean the PS5 pad. Sorry, thinking about the PS5 pad, not the Xbox
yeah,
pad.
yeah.
The PS5 pad looks like trash. It's hot garbage. Don't add me. so
That ad.
so I'll do what I can to play at my best. If that means getting an Xbox controller, PS4 controller, and like converting it to Xbox or whatever to feel familiar, with it, like whatever, dude. Like come as you can
Yeah,
and compete. That's what this is all about. The spirit of competition is everybody coming, playing at their best, and seeing who the best is, and then pushing each other every day to perform at peak. That's what the FGC is about, in my opinion.
dude. Fucking He's spitting some wisdom here, my dude. I'm fucking loving it. Look, let's move on to the next question as we get to the end of the first 5.
Yeah.
The next question is one of my favorites because I love to hear everyone's name history. But I think I kind of know. But
Everybody knows deep down inside.
What?
We'll continue.
Where does ZeeTheJanitor come from?
Because I loved him. Okay, wait. Actually, okay, no. Let me be serious. Let me actually.
I was waiting. Like, fuck. I knew you were gonna say it. I just knew you were gonna say it.
let me give the real history before I pop off. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, at the time I was playing MKX, and I didn't really have that gamer tag explained by Z. And then, like I said, the Yomi gaming streams were like big at the time, super entertaining, and DJ T always used to talk about mopping people left, right, and center. Slayer mopped, Dragon mopped. I love that dude, man. That guy's like my favorite personality in the whole MK scene. So
looks like a giant teddy
it was just natural. I was like, I'm the janitor because I love to mop.
Yeah.
So it was just like that was it, and I just ran with it from there. It's fun. I mean, it's as playful as like I am, dude. At the end of the day, bro, I like troll and I make people's lives hell in the game and everything, because that's just me having fun, bro. Like if you sat next to me, that's the thing. I feel like I see a lot of people get pressed by the stuff I say sometimes. Like they legitimately take issue with it. But like if they saw me typing it, like I'm just like having a gas. Like I'm in those group chats, everybody's acting toxic. I'm just like dying in my bedroom.
Feed the troll.
Exactly. That's me, bro. Like it's fun at the end of the day, man. Like that's just me.
Yeah, that's sick. That's awesome, dude. I fucking knew it was gonna be that. Because the man likes them up. Look, we've reached the halfway mark of our interview today, and I always pop in 2 bonus questions. They're kind of super unrelated. And the first bonus question is, what would you name your boat if you had one?
Blue collar business.
Blue collar business. You heard it right here. Z's boat is called Blue Collar Business. I want to see fucking boat emojis in chat if you guys can. And
little boat. Everybody in the chat spam little boat.
What is the best and what is the worst purchase you think you've ever made?
This purchase probably my PS4. I feel like I made like the cash back like 2-3 times over with that, based just on competing. My worst purchase. Let's see. I know I've had like instant buyer's remorse before. Let me think. I want to say. Let's see. This is a tough one. This is actually a really tough one.
They always
Fight Stick.
A Fight Stick.
Fight Stick. Immediately regretted it. I have a Hori Fight Stick Mini that's literally been used like 10 times and sits in my box here. If anyone wants it, like hit me up because it will never be used by me ever. I thought I'd be into it with Street Fighter and stuff, because like I was into Street Fighter for a while. I played Alex. Shout out all the Alex mans out there. I played it like a handful of times with Stick, and I was like, yeah, not for me. So pretty FGC related actually.
All right, fair enough. Well, you can sell that and you can buy your blue collar boat that you've been wanting to get.
Little by little.
Yeah. So anyways, we've reached the halfway mark. My name is Sheldable, and today I'm joined by the elder god of the day, ZeeTheJanitor. His plugs are below one of us. Let me check where they are on stream before I forget. I think they should be below you. Let me check. Yeah, they are. They're right below you. So today's elder god is ZeeTheJanitor. As
do the right thing.
Right below him is ZeeTheJanitor. Go follow him on YouTube and Twitter. And you can see what his Twitter name is, and that's fucking hilarious. My plugs are above. At Sheldable on YouTube. Subscribe, follow, drop the live chat, and drop a like. It goes a long way. Now, I want you guys to please send your questions in at me in the chat at Sheldable, so it highlights.
Send them in.
Send your questions in. after the next 5 questions, I will be asking Z whatever you want. No holds bar. Ask whatever you fucking want. Doesn't matter. This is not a kid's show. Okay?
Yes.
This is where
all of it.
We play a game that's over 18. We can talk about everything.
Grootty, yes, you dirty-minded boy. Yes, you. That question. You can ask it. It's fine. It's a safe space here. We're all safe.
Let me give some shout outs to the chat. I see all of you guys. Charlie Wolf, thanks for pulling through. Lebs, Russie, Kevin, Panda, Killjoy. We see all of you. I will give you a shout out at the end there, Charlie Wolf. Yes, Jack FGC is saying allow Z to do fucking shout outs. He will have a chance. His chance isn't coming up.
You know me. I love me some shoutouts, guys. Don't worry. Your time will come. Your time.
Quite funny. Art Department talking about earlier when we were talking about the different platforms. He said Xbox community is toxic. PS4 is full of trolls.
It kind of is. He's not lying.
PS4 is full of trolls, and the PC seems very nice so far. I'm telling you there. I checked my mom pulled up in chat. Hey, mama, holiday. That's Mrs. Sheltersville. Tell her I see Art Department gave her a shout out. That's awesome. Scrub the janitor. Yes, we're getting involved here already.
Grootty, bro, why you gotta be like that, man? I'm just here with like my positivity, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, any midway shout outs that you want to do there quickly, Z?
Shout out Smoke with the boss. I see you in chat. Shout out Parrot, Dr. Parrot. I see you in chat as well. Shout out Art Department. Hey, everybody who supports me, man. Like, shout out to all you guys, cause like, you've been growing me like a lot. You've been helping me a lot, man. So shout outs to you. I have more shout outs at the end, but like,
let's see how
the guys that like helped me up, like, dude, I appreciate you guys so much.
Last one. Anyways, let's moving along. So we're doing jokes, but I call you Z, the domestic worker. But what is it that you actually do? Like, what is your 9 to 5? What is it that you keep getting there? What keeps you getting that bread?
My actual job is making websites and apps.
Oh, cool.
I just graduated actually. Last year I was doing my computer science degree. And yeah, just trying to put it to good use right now.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
So how are you balancing that with competing? And maybe actually...
It's hard.
Yeah. Getting good and actually also enjoying story-driven games. Because, look, let's be real. You're not going to only play fighting games only. Look, there are people that only play them. But I see you play a lot of other games. I see you playing a bit of Warzone, a bit of FIFA.
Yeah.
How's your balance?
Okay, like, I don't play story-driven games. Like, full disclosure, I'm an online addict. Like I said, like, I love the rush of beating like somebody else. It's like big braining someone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
multiplayer.
I don't know. I'm addicted to the rush of that. So like I typically play like Warzone to de-stress and like FIFA. Warzone more or less because like there's no pressure for me on that. Like I'm ultra competitive, but like I wasn't like super sweaty as a shooter player like growing up and stuff. You know what I mean? And I love FIFA, but like FIFA's kind of in a bad place right now, so I've kind of shelved that. Like it's kind of toxic right now as a game in general.
Okay.
But I do play it because I'm a football fan, bro. Like I'm a football fan till I die. Like if I could play fighting games and make noise about Manchester United for the rest of my life, I would be a happy man if you could pay me to do those two things.
Just wait, give me one
second. My life is complete, bro. People who like listen to my status, you know, I make a lot of noise about Manchester United. I'm not gonna stop. Get used to it.
Let me hold that one.
For sure. Is chat still? Are you guys still around? Yeah. And
I got a present for you, Z.
As far as and then the work-life balance, it's really tough. You've got to oh!
Do you know?
Shut up! I'm not looking at that.
What does that say over there? That's from Anfield.
I don't see that. I don't know, bro. Like, what's that? Oh, by Manchester United, I meant badminton, bro. I follow badminton. I don't know what that team is. I don't know what that is, bro. I've never seen that. Like, what?
Obviously.
What?
Badminton. Fuck, how could I be so...
Bro, like, I don't know. Like, man, bro, what's a Liverpool FC? Anyway, as far as work-life balance, it's weird right now for me because I'm doing freelance work, which has less pressure, but I still can't let my people down. So like I really try to push myself on both fronts. I'm addicted to Fujin. I'll be like straight up right now, like Aftermath really awoke my passion for this game again. I feel like I found my character. Typically in the second year of fighting games when I pick up anyway, so like I'm really trying to explore this game to the fullest. So yeah, like when the inspiration strikes, go for it. And then like when things aren't like so pressing, like you don't really feel the urge to play the game, don't be afraid to take a break, man. You'll come back more refreshed. Go sort out your life, sort out your grind, and then when you love it again, like do as much that side, but also at the same time, do what you love. I mean,
I feel you. I took a good MKX and MK11 break after the games came out, and I'm glad. I'm always glad for them.
You don't want to get burnt out, man.
Yeah. Fuck, it's so hard. It's that's another topic of discussion. We could have that one forever. But
for sure.
Playing MK and living your life is just, we could do a whole podcast literally just fucking based on that shit. So let's move on to question number 7. This is a staple question to around every single one. I love to ask it because you can only pick one. Now, I've already seen you do a tweet about something similar to this. But who is your favorite African player at the moment? Why? And you can only pick one.
Killjoy. It's not even close. He is playing actual high-level Mortal Kombat. Him and Cortex. Cortex is like 1 or 2, like he's a bit too hung up on people doing dumb things in the game, and I feel like that's really what's holding him back. Because he's such a smart player, Cortex is the most knowledgeable person in the scene, like, period.
Mm-hmm.
But he is so smart, he sometimes assumes other people are as smart as him, and often they're, like, really dumb. That's the truth. Even I'm dumb sometimes. It's the truth. Like,
I know,
sometimes people just don't think in fighting games. It's a game. Like, you're here to have fun. Like, some people don't understand that you actually have to think a lot in it. Killjoy is the right balance of clean and understanding that people kind of disrespect and control. His game is tight. Like, you can tell, like, he has a very clear approach to the game.
Cool.
Right now, he's the cleanest player, and like he plays the game in a way that's sustainable, even playing the top players. Because I've played some of these guys, I've gotten advice from them and stuff, and like from my albeit limited experience at playing first-hand high-level players, he is playing the closest I've seen any African to play. Like, guys, pretty much.
Look, I had a great chat with Killjoy last week. We had a couple laughs. You know what the most irritating thing about Killjoy is that he's so fucking nice. So it's like you're gonna play him and he's always gonna wallop you. He's such a gent.
Bro, he's a cool dude, bro. Like, for sure, he's a cool dude. Like, he's really easy
Shout
to
out
get
to
along
Killjoy.
with.
I know you're out there, my man.
Yeah.
So second part of that question is, who was your inspirational player overseas? So I know you saw the Fatal 8. Who was your inspirational player that you kind of try to mimic in the beginning of your gaming?
Of my career, I would say Ketchup. If Fatal 8 was obviously like Sonic Fox actually annoyed me in Fatal 8 because he used to beat everybody. That wasn't fun to watch. But like afterwards, of course, like they're a decent player and like shout outs to them. But like I feel like the person I really like got a connection with in the scene was Ketchup because he broke down the game so simply for someone starting out, and he picked up Quan and explained things so clearly and simply and well that like he gave me the platform to become better at the game. So yeah, I think it was Ketchup early on.
I could probably
These days though,
because I mean those guys, their scene in Leicester is because obviously that's the side. Their scene in Leicester, they've got a very big offline scene that they host. I've been meaning to go through to one of their locals because they look so fun. But those guys were exactly like that. They can take someone who doesn't know what fighting games are and literally just make you fall in love with it. And I think a lot of mine came into that at the beginning as well.
Although sidebar, my MK11 inspiration is Deoxys. That dude just plays like this game on a level where I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You could even do that? Like, he broke Infinite Warden, he broke upgraded Jackie, like, he breaks the game. That's what I love to do. Like, I like to just find cheap shit and just annoy everybody with them and just like make everybody's life hell. And I'm just like, bro, I didn't even know you could. What? You know? Yeah, like Deoxys, the way he just thinks about this game is so interesting. So he's my inspiration right now as well.
Dope.
In this game. Yeah.
Look, we're gonna move along because we're heading into the end game of our interview.
All right. Yeah.
So the term
game face.
The term free agent flies around a lot. Okay, you know, I see a lot of African players that could genuinely benefit from like having a proper organization back them. What do you think players in South Africa like yourself could do to secure something like this? And have you guys competing over in Europe and Africa more? What do you think you could do to secure something?
First thing is, okay, like, let's get real here. We have to understand that money doesn't come out of thin air. This is not a charity.
No.
You're not going to get some angel investor who just dumps thousands of you on you to like just fly all over the world and like place 32nd in majors, because that's honestly how most people do. That's the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
Even Killjoy would still probably have to play 2 or 3 tournaments to get, you know, used to the situation and to grow as a player. I would say focus on your brand. Like, just the first thing you need to do as an unsponsored player, focus on your brand, focus on growing the name around you. That way, come rain, come shine, you're good at the game, you're bad at the game, sponsors want you, sponsors don't want you. You have a reliable fan base, you can get revenue of other things, of different little bits of sponsorship. Like, I always look at guys like, I don't know if anybody here follows the Fortnite scene, guys like Daquan Loco. He's kind of taken a break from streaming and like YouTube now, but the guy was just such a great personality, and when Fortnite blew up, he blew up, and he was such a great guy that no one cared if he was playing Fortnite or if he was placing in Fortnite. It didn't matter. He was just such an entertaining guy. You watched all his videos regardless. And that's what you need to kind of focus on becoming, because very few people are entertaining purely on skill. You got guys like Shroud and Tfue and Ninja. Not everyone is that good, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you are the Dr. Disrespect, who's decent, but also entertaining.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are, you know, PewDiePie, who's like just alright, but super entertaining. Like, you know what I mean? Well, however, like, yeah, you just have to focus on kind of like making it not about your gameplay all the time, because sometimes, like, yeah, like people just, they're not looking for that. Sometimes they want an immediate benefit and they want to see a brand.
I would love to go and compete all over the place. I probably have more access to it than most of my African brothers back home. But you know what they say about guys that can't play, they commentate. So that's what that's what I do. But no, on a serious note, I really like that answer to that question. It is build your brand, build yourself, upload your shit, I couldn't say it any better. Look, we're gonna move on to the El Personal question, which is one of my favorites.
Of course.
Let's find out what you probably will never end up discussing with someone in a normal setting of FGC content. And what is your favorite movies? What are your favorite series? Your favorite food? And your favorite music artist at the moment? Go.
Okay. Favorite movie? Inception, maybe? Black Panther? Probably. Okay. One of those two.
Favorite show?
Favorite show depends on the mood. Hannibal is really good, super gruesome, but I really like that show. Favorite anime, probably Naruto of all time, and right now it's High Score Girl. Don't add me.
Is it Naruto Shippuden or the original?
Yeah, Shippuden, definitely. Yeah, like as Naruto.
I got up to Shippuden.
Normal Naruto.
I didn't finish. Yeah. So
you need to finish it, bro. It's so good. And then High Score Girl. I recommend everyone in the FGC watch High Score Girl. It's about 3 high school kids who play at the arcades and play fighting games, and they get involved in a love triangle. Don't act like y'all aren't out there watching soapies anyway. Yes, you in the chat, shut up. Watch, it's hilarious, it's funny, and it's so respectful to the scene. The reason why Black Panther is one of my favorite movies is because it was so respectful to African culture. You know what I mean? Like it celebrated us and like it did it in a very like you could tell someone who researched a lot about Africa.
Yeah, they really did.
Wrote it. Lots of really like proper references, like knowledgeable references. And High Score Girl, you've got stuff like charge motions. They talk about charge motions and like guile moves and like how hard it is to play Zangief in Street Fighter 2 and his matchups. Like literally, they talk about matchups cool. and make it fun and interesting. It's so cool. I recommend you watch it.
Nice.
Let's see. Favorite music, food, Asian food. I'm a weeb. I'm a gigantic weeb. I take none of that back. I'm truly proud of that.
Just like
favorite. So like sushi, stuff like that, noodles, chicken, sweet and sour pork, egg fried rice, stuff like that. Let's see, favorite what? Music now, right?
Yeah, favorite artist at the moment. It's always a favorite artist at the moment. Go ahead.
Artist, I really mess with Tyler, the Creator. He's been like, he's heavy in my playlist. Of all time, probably Kendrick. All favorite types of music, right now I'm into drill. Don't ask me why. UK rap is kind of lit for me right now.
Drill, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Childish
right
Gambino for those rappers. Joji, I've been listening to a lot of.
Oh yeah. Yo, like I've seen a lot of Joji. I don't.
Yeah, he's.
Where
really
do
good,
I start? Cause like.
Listen to Ballads 1. Just listen to Ballads 1 first. I gave the Scots another try the other day. I'm really trying to enjoy Travis Scott, but I don't know why I can't. But look, that's a conversation for another day. Look, I love all music. I listen to EDM, rock, rap. I've been broadening my spectrum.
Yeah,
I love to hear what someone has to say.
That's another podcast, man.
So
that's another podcast.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go listen to drill and a couple of your artists. Basically, that's me leeching off of you. That's what it is. And I'll go check out
free of charge
anime. Exactly.
No problem, man.
So moving on to the final question of the day. Is a bonus question. I'm not even gonna lie. So this one's a bit serious, but I feel like it's something we need to talk about. And last week on Twitter, I saw a large format of the American FGC speak out about sexual harassment, abuse, and racism. In part 2, but also resulting in EVO being cancelled. Now, I was obviously a big supporter for the EVO Online because I was going to fucking play it this side. And now I'm not because I don't stand for that kind of shit. Now, our small FGC, I feel, hasn't been subject to much of this from what I've seen. Maybe a little bit of trolling and shit, but I feel like our community is quite inclusive of each other. I could be naive. Some other players might have a different perspective.
We've got issues, but
But what I want to know, as a community member, what can all of our players and community members continue to do or do better to keep this kind of shit out of the community?
Hold the person next to you accountable. It's not just enough to call the people you hate out, but like your friends. Racism, sexism, homophobia, all that stuff starts in friends groups, starts in family conversations, starts in that offhand comment your pastor says at the church that sticks with you when you're 5 and you grow up thinking that's an okay thing to think. We need to hold our friends accountable. Like, as much as it's necessary to post on social media because it gets it all in here, it gets it in the zeitgeist, it gets people talking, where the real change happens is in one-on-one conversations, dialogue, really getting into the ideas. Because like I said, like everyone they develop their prejudices in their own unique way. The way they reason them out in their head and all that, and the reason the really messed up things they do is because we're all different in how we adopt those things.
Yeah.
So if you try to like blanket statement people, it's easy to say that doesn't apply to me or not, but I'm different or whatever. But like when you have a one-to-one conversation with people who are like that or people who show that kind of behavior, first you understand that people do messed up things. It's like a reason why I actually like a show like Hannibal. Like, sorry to just kind of harken back to the previous part of the podcast. Is because it shows how good people can descend into evil. it's not like bad. You're not you don't pop out the womb like I'm gonna do some bad things. You know,
Yeah.
you start off a decent innocent kid, and things happen. You respond a certain way because of your mental or because of just genes, random things, and before you know it, you've done a truly evil thing, and like you're knee deep in that stuff. But the way we can stop it is when we see someone doing it, because like it's really like, yeah, like I'm saying, like an enemy. If someone says, "Oh, bro, like you're not, check yourself, check your privilege, check your whatever, bro, what are you doing to that girl, whatever," it's like, as an enemy, it's easy to get defensive. But when your friend goes, "Hey, bro, like that's not cool. Come on, bro. Like someone posted something in the group. I won't try to drag them or anything." But it was like, it was encouraging to see people go like, "Come on, bro. Like that's not how you think of things." Because
I have seen that. It's very
like that's not how you do stuff. Because then it shows if you want to be included not only in this scene but in other communities and as people in general. And we're social creatures, so we generally want that.
Yeah.
You need to behave a certain way. We're happy to welcome you into the scene, but you need to not necessarily even behave a certain way, just afford people certain decencies. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, look.
And yeah, just like the one-on-one type of stopping it there. That's how it happens, I feel.
Yeah. Look,
it's tough to see, but it's necessary to see that these things are happening.
Look, brother, I think you hit it on the mark there. Hold each other accountable. Be better. Be better. Look to improve. If you feel like you had that kind of mindset, move past it. Look at how inclusive
it's okay, yeah.
Of guys that want to rip each other's heads off can be. It's not an if or but thing. It can be done. Just like you said, you could say yourself is different, but hold your brother accountable. And
because we're all dumb kids at some point. Everybody's done dumb things as a teenager. Some people right now in the chat are probably still teenagers doing the things that they don't even realize are dumb right now. It's okay. We all make mistakes. You come in like I approach it the same way I approach fighting games. Is you make mistakes, that's okay, but you need to like improve upon your mistakes. You need to be better than the man you were yesterday or the woman you were yesterday. That's the like real key in all of this. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to be limited, but like when you allow yourself to be checked by the guy, or you check someone else, and that makes you reflect on certain things you do, like you become that little bit better every day, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody is better for it.
Dude, you couldn't have said it any better. So let's end off on a more lighter note.
Of course.
People that listen to this back, really reflect on what Z had to say, because I feel like that was something that needed to be said. So, moving on. Let's get into the chat's questions. Before I'll look into the
I saw some spicy questions in there. Let's go. I'm ready.
We got some cool questions coming up. My question for you is tier whoring. Pick a top tier or just do you?
Just do you.
Cool. So
pick it. I mean, okay, wait. There's context in which.
That's all you're
okay, yeah, just do you. Yeah, just do you. Generally speaking, dude, just play the game.
Okay.
You're not in Evo right now, you sweaty idiot. Just play for fun and actually enjoy the game, please.
Cool.
Like, bro, y'all are just so sweaty sometimes. Anyway, next question.
So before I conclude the bonus round, which is our MK Fire Trivia Quiz, to get you onto the scoreboard, as our fourth person competing.
Okay.
Let's have a look at chat. So, Lebs, I see you telling me I'm a shave. You can go fucking suck a dick. People, Lebs saying Deception was the best MK. I don't know. That's a very hard one to say. Killjoy giving you shout outs.
Story-wise, maybe you're not lying. I don't know. But okay, yeah.
Kevin saying Reptile was confirmed for Combat Pack 5. I don't know. Killjoy is saying, what advice would you give our scene, the African players? I mean, there's been loads of advice that the man's given. There's been we touched on that for the African scene already. What you think was grow your own brand. I mean, there could be lots more that you could give. MK's
one more thing is just like create sustainable playstyles, dudes. Like stop doing stuff because it works, and it's okay to have scrubby instincts, but like learn to kind of curb them, because as you get to higher levels, you will be exposed. Yeah, that's it.
Tando
I'm not
asked
sure.
if you mentioned him. Have you even mentioned him yet?
Yeah, bro, I mentioned you. You're busy being toxic in chat to get my attention. Like, happy now?
Uh, Art department talking about. Look, we've just spoken about being harassment towards Xbox players, and we're not. We're going to be inclusive. We're going to hold each other accountable. Xbox players are welcome. Okay. So, typing combos, everyone giving some love. I see art department drop some boats. Tando calling you Scrubs the janitor. Yeah.
Yeah, I see you in chat, the King of Edenia. I see you, man. What's good? I'm glad you're loving
There
this
we go.
stream.
Kevin's got a question here. If you could remove any character from the MKXL roster,
Alien,
why would
Alien,
it?
Alien.
The question's
Next week,
not over.
Alien.
Why would it be Kung Jin? Fuck you, Kev. Obviously, Kung Jin was my main, so no.
But no, Alien is not even close. Get that character out of my face, bro. That was just a mistake.
Sorry, just getting a couple messages. Yeah, and then you just tell her. There you go. All's good. Asim, Dr. Asim, I see you, my man. Thanks for the love for the stream. What about Crackhead Thanos? Where's he got few? Where did I missed one? Oh, there it is. There it is. Cool. Jack FGC asks, "Who's your favorite porn star?"
See, so my family might be watching this. So
You fucked.
that on a completely unrelated note to that, bro, like I just focus on fighting games. I'm in love with fighting games. Like that's my passion.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a truly innocent child.
Straight up duck of the question. That's all right. I'll let you hold
Hey, for Adams.
You're right, mate. You want a glass
Whoa.
of water? You right?
Oh,
You good?
yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So, last question.
You know, it's the Rona, man. Like,
The Rona. If it says here, if Z could choose any character to be added to fucking Kevin, he's trolling
He's
you
just
again.
trolling you again.
Oh my god.
He's just trolling you again.
Why would it not be Kung Jin? Okay, Kev, you win. Alright, you win. You got me. You happy with yourself? Okay, so we're gonna conclude because we're almost done. We're almost out of time. Yeah, we've just gone over the hour mark. MK trivia speed fire round. I don't know if you've watched any of the other streams. You'll see that we get to the end, and you have 5 to 7 seconds to answer a question. The quiz is out of 6, which means one question is worth 2 points. I'll tell you at the end which one it was. Last week,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
this is the scoreboard at the moment. We got Charlie Wolf sitting with 5 out of 6. Second is Killjoy with 4 out of 6. And we got third place being King of the North, Libs.
Okay.
Killjoy was so excited for this, he sent 3 questions rather than 2, and I decided to keep all 3. So, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Everyone in chat, you guys can pop your answers as well.
I'm ultra competitive. I'm trying to actually beat people right
Look,
now.
if you can Google in 5 to 7 seconds, I never said what the rules are. The rules are that you have 5-7 seconds to answer.
Yeah.
I've been saying this ever
I
since the
got
beginning.
this. I got this.
Okay.
I got
Cool.
this. Don't worry.
Ready?
Don't
Let's
worry.
go. I'm gonna get my timer going. Actually, let me get a stopwatch. Fuck. There it is. Timer stopwatch. Okay, cool. Let's start. Okay, you ready? Which character wasn't corrupted by the Nether Realm when he went there for long?
That's a tough one. Jesus Christ.
Okay, you got to shut your answer.
Scorpion.
It was Bihan.
Damn it.
Okay. Second question. What is Goro's dad's name?
It's not Kintaro.
No. You can't ask me what it's not. I'll give you another chance. Go, quick.
It's. Yo, these are BS questions, man.
Dude.
Killjoy is like out here, like trying to. This dude counterpicked me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm salty.
Okay.
It's the Great Goro. I don't know.
That's it. Wrong. It's Golback. Cool. Name.
Yo.
Name
Okay.
4 Outworld tribes or races.
The Shokan, the Tarkatans, What's Reptile's race's name, man?
Oh, they got a.
Hey,
Come on, carry on. You've only gotten two. You need two more.
I'm close. Outworld only, right?
Outworld only.
There's Motaro's like half beast race. Come on, what are they called?
Dude!
Come on, bro.
Oh
like,
my gosh,
damn.
you're about to get just 1 point.
I'm really a potato. Wow.
you just potatoed that hard. Let's see if anyone in the chat's been playing anything. Yeah, it's Goro. Yes, art department got the new question right, so art, get yourself a point there.
Okay, nah.
So I'll give you the list.
Lie.
I'll give you the list. There's Shokan, Takaten, the Oztec, the Chitin, and the Centaurs. But that's 5.
Of course! Like, come on, bro. I need to leave the matchup, man. Sorry.
One point.
I need the run
there.
back.
You got a
Salt
point so
series.
far. Okay, what species are Sub-Zero's brothers?
Cryomancers.
Yes. Okay, you got the point.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now,
Finally.
name 5 Edenians.
Jade, Sindel, Kitana.
Yeah.
Eric.
Yes, I guess he counts. Because he's Sindel's husband that had the kids with, yeah. You need one more.
Hotaru's Order Realm, not him. Edenia. Think. Reiko? No. Reiko?
Nah. Look, is that's your final answer? I'll have to Google that one. I don't know if Reiko is one.
Wait. A fourth Edenian that's not those.
You need 5. I know who the last one is. I don't know. Can someone in chat
I'm close.
confirm if Reiko... Look, yeah, Killjoy got it. It's Tanya and Rain.
Taven.
It's Tanya and Rain.
Tanya and Rain. Yeah. Tanya! Damn it, bro! Come on! Okay, no, they spoiled it. Wait, does that count, though? I don't know.
Bro, we were well over 7 seconds. We were well over 7 seconds.
Come on, that's...
Z, you might have the lowest score on the show.
No way! Are we done? We're done.
We're done. The point...
No, you know what happened? I was lagging.
No,
I was lagging.
Man's already making some excuses. Look.
The sun is in my eyes, bro. Like, come on. Like,
sorry, pal. Look,
I had to walk my cat. I had to walk my cat, fish.
It's
You know, my dog ate my homework, bro. Come on, man.
The janitor in 4th place so far. You might be on the bottom of the scoreboard for a while. Look, you get to send in the next questions for the next people. But
bro, I'm actually really salty. I'm really salty right now.
You got a solid
Killjoy sandbagged me.
You got a solid 2 out of 6, bro. Like, you got Chiromancers and you got 1 point for 2 of the races of the
you didn't like. I want to run back. I want to run back hard.
We'll maybe in part 2 you'll have your choice to try and go back at the scoreboard. But that's it. I mean, I don't know what to say, Z.
Man, like I said, bro, I was lagging.
I'm here to make you salty. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I was like, it's cool.
I'm out here to make you salty, bro.
I don't know what that is, bro. Like,
I'm just
is that like a basketball team?
Look,
like,
it's the Mario Brothers.
Rugby?
Mario Brothers.
Okay. Pro Mario Brothers. Yeah,
we've reached the end of our time. We've gone a little over, but it's been really good. So, I'm going to do a couple of plugs like I normally do. Let's have a look at the screen thing. So, please go check out my YouTube. If you haven't yet, drop the live chat, drop a like, subscribe, all that jap. We've got 3 more episodes before this if you guys want to go watch me talk some more shit.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're really entertaining, guys.
Yeah, some other African players are really great. Follow me on Twitter, @Shalzable. I've now got a podcast, which is basically the audio version of these chats. And I put them on Anchor, which is really cool because then it goes on to everyone. So I've got it on Spotify now. I think it's going to be on Apple Podcasts pretty soon. Those plugs are available on my Twitter, so just go there if you want to find them, if you're looking for something to listen to on Spotify, or I think it's on Google Music. Oh, look, I don't know. Yeah, we'll find out. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and DM them through to me. Next week is going to be a little different. I might have someone, I might not, so I can't plug them at the end today. But I am looking to get some of my non-FGC friends on to commentate some important FGC moments. like some big matches and just get them to try and commentate some of Combat Africa ones. They're a funny lot. I think it might be funny. We'll have to see. It should be a laugh. So please tune in then for that. Obviously, plugs on my man Z, our elder god for the day. He is over here, over there.
I
as
heart
well.
him up. ZeeTheJanitor on YouTube. Guys, go to YouTube, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, bro. I'm out here memeing.
Yeah,
My
that's exactly
top
it.
shelf memes for you ungrateful little. I'm kidding, bro. Y'all show me so much love, man. Like, shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah, so that's
Shout out to you guys for real.
Z. All I can say is thank you so much for coming through and chatting.
It's been a
with me.
pleasure, dude.
And like every other show I do, can you please close us out? Any last words from our elder god?
Level up, keep grinding, so you don't level up just as players, but as people too.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Yeah.